Oh, wow. It has been a minute since we've done this. Okay, let me kind of explain what my plan is moving forward and where I plan on going. So, a little bit of a life update. So, you obviously met Hope, who is my girlfriend. We've been dating for a few months now. Everything is going super smooth. That's obviously going well. What else is new? Well, I have really been struggling with my current job. Me and my boss just aren't really getting along, not really seeing eye to eye, things like that. So currently I'm in the process of looking for a new job. I do want to talk a little bit about that, maybe for some of you guys who are looking for a job or need help with, like, how do you find a better job? How do you find better opportunity? How do you continue to grow in your career field? I feel like I've done really well with that. So to be able to share a little bit of the advice I have, and I'm sure we maybe have some slightly older audience members as well who probably have some experience on some things that work really well. So anyway, really struggling with that. I'll probably talk about that more in a different video because I don't want to make this one too long. Life has been overall very positive. Still consistently, going to the gym and whatnot, still trying to get big, work in progress, I guess. That's super cringe, but sometimes I can be a little sarcastic. So if you guys weren't sure, those are just jokes. What else? Okay, so the plan for the channel, right? I went and worked on a gaming channel a little bit and really enjoy playing video games, really enjoy that whole process. But here's the thing, I work typically like 9 to 10 hour days, like 9 to probably like closer to like 11-hour days every day, right? So there is a very limited number of time that I have, right? So I usually get to work between 6:30 and 7 o'clock and usually get done no earlier than like 4:30 ever, right? Typically between like 4:30 and like 5:30 every single day. From there, I immediately go to the gym and work out for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I drive 30 minutes home. And by the time I shower and eat, things like that, it's 8:45. And then the idea to play games, if you guys are decent at certain games, you know that it really, to be good and stay good at a game, you need to play, number one, pretty much every day, and you need to play at least like an hour to 2 hours to really progress and get a lot better at a somewhat decent rate. So, and maybe some of that is like a little bit arguable or whatever, but the point is that for me, at least, that's what I found to be very successful too. And then again, to play a video game and to show it, ideally you have to be really good at that game and also entertaining. And a piece of that is you have to get enough footage to make whatever you want to do, which at the end of the day is a couple hours a week for sure. With obviously trying to work on building a family out, building relationships, building those different connections out, trying to spend a little bit of time with friends, things like that. Playing video games sometimes for an hour and a half to not get any videos, or maybe the thing that you're trying to do, you just can't do, right? For example, if you're like trying to go for a nuke, which might be 20 kills or 25 kills, whatever, in a game, and you can't do it, maybe you get 19 and then you die and you're like, all right, well, one more game and I should be able to get it. Long story short, it's very hard to get what you want. Where on this channel or with these videos, the cat is literally just scratching shit. With these types of videos and these vlogs, it's kind of motivation and tips and life stories, right? So typically these things have already happened, and it's really talking and kind of expressing certain things and trying to help you guys think about things in a different way, or to build your life in a more positive way, while also watching somebody else try and kind of achieve those things, while also being able to kind of comment back and forth and continue to grow that way. So with that kind of being said, I feel a lot more passionate about talking to you guys and building those relationships with you guys specifically. I feel way more effective being able to talk about these stories, and it feels more fulfilling to me because I feel like I'm actually trying to genuinely provide some value that I really care about. I enjoy talking to my friends about some of their problems and how do we fix that, or talking to people about good opportunities and how to capitalize on those opportunities and stuff in real life. So the idea of being able to come back and being able to discuss those with you guys in this video format is really, really nice. It really feels like my authentic self to be able to come out here and to have these conversations and to talk and to update you. So now that maybe some of that is out of the way, whether you care or not, my plan is to upload videos every single day. And I want them to be about my life experiences, and I want them to be about ways and things that we can do together to get better. So that could be, again, with me struggling, how do you apply for jobs that are above your level? That how can you interview, or how can you express yourself in a way where you can actually make more money or better opportunity or a more enjoyable work environment, right? Depending on what you want to do. But at the end of the day, how do we actually go like from like wanting to do something to being able to accomplish that? So while I look for a job right now, I still have a job. It'll go like basically from ground zero of deciding I don't like this job anymore. I want to get a new job, going through that journey and trying to kind of talk and go through those things. Maybe you feel a little discouraged, or you feel like certain things aren't going to happen. And how can we kind of unlock that potential and grow? So the goal is to continue to up the quality, right? Obviously, we have mics now, which is super cool, so that we can kind of have a more clear environment. Obviously just trying to make the videos as good as possible, upload every single day, and try and grow this to, at least 5 figures by the end of the year. Not money, but like subscribers, right? Try and get 10,000 plus subscribers, get some good views. Again, I don't want to exclusively focus on that, but I want to be able to grow this channel in a way of, number one, being optimal for like YouTube and showing how can you be successful while we do this, right? So the channel, as of the time of recording this video, has 90 subscribers and maybe, I don't even know, probably less than 5,000 views. So starting with a YouTube channel, how can we also grow that, talk about that, really talk about a lot of growth. I've been doing stocks for a few years, so maybe mentioning a little bit of that here and there, and going from there. So anyway, guys, that's kind of the wrap up. The goal is, again, you're going to see another video tomorrow. You're going to see another video the next day and the next day. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. A lot of updates, a lot of cool things are coming. We'll probably focus those videos on just kind of my life and how I build it out. And, hopefully you guys can get inspired by some of the growth that we have and continue to build as well. So that's kind of all of the updates I have for you.